I took the viral Dubai chocolate bar and made it even better. Delicious brownie cookies stuffed with a crunchy Kataifi and pistachio cream filling, so you don't need to spend a small fortune on those overpriced chocolate bars. The full recipe's on my blog and a link is in the description. Let's bake. This is store-bought Kataifi. If you can find it, it's my first choice. The strands are super thin, which means they toast up very crispy, which is what Dubai filling is known for. That said, I know it's not easy to find for everyone, and I don't want that to stop you from trying this recipe out. Luckily, it's easy to make your own at home. Whisk together some all-purpose flour, cornstarch, and a pinch of salt. Add some neutral oil and water and whisk until smooth. Strain it through a fine mesh sieve to remove any lumps that could mess up the strands. Then transfer it into a piping bag fitted with a very small round tip. You could also just snip a tiny hole in the end of a disposable piping bag. You want to be able to pipe very fine lines of the batter. Pipe the batter into a tight spiral on a nonstick pan over medium heat. After a minute or two, you'll see it start to lift itself off the pan. That's your cue to lift them off using a wooden chopstick and transfer to a plate to cool off. Keep going until you've used up the batter. This is store-bought pistachio cream. It's totally fine, but I think my homemade version is so much better and it's really easy to make. Put the pistachios into a food processor and blitz until they look like fine breadcrumbs just to start breaking them down. If you're using salted pistachios like I am, skip the salt in the recipe. Next, melt some white chocolate and pour it into the food processor along with the powdered sugar and process again. Scrape down the sides and corners to make sure everything gets incorporated and add some neutral oil to thin it out. Process again until it's fairly smooth. Transfer it to a bowl and stir in a little vanilla extract. The brownie cookies start by browning some butter, which I think makes almost everything better. As soon as it's melted, add some milk powder. The flavor of browned butter comes from the milk solids toasting and caramelizing, so adding milk powder gives you more milk solids, which means more browned butter flavor. While the butter is still hot, pour it over the chocolate in a heat-proof and microwave-safe bowl and whisk until smooth. Ideally, it'll all melt, but if it doesn't, you can microwave it for about 30 seconds. Once it's all melted, whisk in some instant espresso powder and cocoa powder. In a medium bowl, whisk together the all-purpose flour, cornstarch, baking powder, and fine sea salt. Add the eggs and both sugars to a separate mixing bowl. Whip on high speed until the mixture lightens in color and triples in volume. This is what gives the cookies their beautiful crackly top. Beat in the chocolate mixture, then a splash of vanilla, and finally mix the dry ingredients in on low speed just until combined. At this point, the batter will be way too soft to scoop, so it goes into the fridge for a couple of hours to firm up. While the dough chills, we'll make the filling. We need to toast the Kataifi with butter to give it flavor and to make sure it stays nice and crispy inside the filling for several days. So melt some butter in a pan, add the Kataifi, and toast it over medium heat, stirring and breaking it up until it's all golden. Once the Kataifi is toasted, mix it with the pistachio cream and scoop small portions onto a lined baking sheet. A small cookie scoop or a tablespoon is perfect. Pop them into the freezer until they're solid, about 2 hours. Freezing makes the cookies much easier to assemble. To assemble, scoop the chilled cookie dough using a slightly larger scoop than you used for the filling. Flatten it slightly into a nest shape and press a frozen filling into the center. Then gently roll it in your hands until the filling is completely sealed inside. You want full coverage so nothing leaks out during baking. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius for 12 to 14 minutes or until they're puffed, spread, and cracked on top. Let them cool on the baking sheet for 5 to 10 minutes before transferring to a wire rack. These cookies are great as is, but I like to decorate them to make them a little more special. And because it has a nut filling hidden on the inside, I also think it's important to make the flavor obvious on the outside. I'm melting some mint green candy melts and drizzling them on top. Drizzling from a spoon or spatula works okay, but I don't really love the chunky, irregular lines it makes. So I'm transferring the rest to a piping bag with a tiny opening. I'm also drizzling on some dark chocolate and sprinkling some chopped pistachios on top. And there you have it, a rich brownie cookie with a crunchy pistachio kataifi filling that actually lives up to the Dubai chocolate hype without the price tag or any complicated techniques. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching!